Hey, good morning guys. Today I want to brave this cold weather and get after cleaning up my hanging baskets, my containers, and I also want to clean out my vegetable garden and move the finished compost over onto the beds. So we've had frost and as well as our water turned off, so all the hanging baskets are completely spent. Now I do want to collect the seed from the dichondra, so I'll just pull a garbage bag up over the tail, clip it off and then give it a shake to collect the seed. And then the rest of the containers, I'm just going to work through them. I've already propagated some sedum Tokyo Sun that's growing in the basement. Now I think because it's such a windy day, I'm just going to record what I'm doing, play a bit of music, and I hope you enjoy watching me do it. Okay, I'm going to go bed by bed and just clean everything out. I am going to remove the parsley. I will harvest some of it. I like to chop it up and then freeze it into little ice cube trays. And then I just store them in a bag and then pop them into, like, for salad dressings or soups and stews, just for some fresh herbs over the winter. And the rest of the stuff, I've got some spent coleus. The peppers are completely fried. The carrot bags I'm going to leave out here right up until our first freeze, and then before that I'll place them in the garage, and the garage will act as a cold cellar. Let me just see if I can pull one of these. Okay, they are starting to size up, so that's nice. I'll keep those. The beets, what are they doing? These are the cylindra beets. Oh, I can actually just harvest all of these. Now the ornamental peppers were a complete failure because of laziness on my part. After I had removed the netting, because they were getting too tall for the netting that I had. Now instead of putting in taller hoops and re-netting it or just staying on top of spraying BT, I did none of that and they just got eaten up. So there's tons of little worms all over the cabbages, so I'm going to remove that today. The strawberry hanging basket is completely dehydrated because our water's been turned off, but they are still alive, so I think I'm just going to give this a good drenching today and then just pop it in the garage and just see if it will come back in the spring. Tomatoes, just a quick clean up. They've just gone all over the floor, so I'm just going to remove all of that. The basil is gone with the frost. My little habanero peppers, I am going to try and make a peach habanero sauce, a hot sauce. And then the strawberries are looking good. Yeah, so let me just get after this.
Monday morning blues, I open my eyes and I'm greeted by a cute little smile. The world is new with you by my side. Everything is beautiful. Tuesday afternoon, I'm calling you home just to hear your voice on the phone.
So this is my compost pile that I want to distribute over the vegetable garden. It smells so good. And so I'm going to be putting that on. I like to save my soil every year, so I'll just keep this and then next year I'll just amend this with some fresh compost, and then I don't have to keep buying soil because soil is so expensive.
And I listen to the song in my head. It sings of you and the things that you do, 'cause you're everything. Under the sky so blue, I found my piece of heaven. Spending my days with you. You are my piece of heaven.
Something I wanted to show you, even though I did not take good care of the ornamental cabbages and kales, planting them into the little pots and then submerging them in the ground is actually a good idea. It was very easy to pull this out, and if this were in good shape and I wanted to decorate with this, it would be super easy just to dig a hole and submerge the whole pot into the ground or into a container. So if I do this again next year, I will be doing the pot method again. So it's incredible how many worms ended up on these plants. There's so much caterpillar poop in every crevice of this plant. Now, of course, if I had taken better care, these would have been beautiful because they've got a lovely color and it's a nice compact shape.
Take your time and do your tricks. All I do is sing along. Yeah, I need you around for brighter light and firmer ground. When you believe in me, love is gonna set me free.
Okay, the vegetable garden is cleaned up for the season, and I'm so pleased to have been able to use my own compost to fill all the bins up to the top. Now, the reason why I chose to put the compost on now and not in the spring is because I have got limited compost space, and the one bin has been ready for 3 months now, so I needed to get that cleared out. And another thing I'm going to do, as soon as this maple drops all its leaves, I am going to be mowing that up along with the grass clippings, and our lawnmower mulches quite finely, so I'm going to be putting a nice thick mulch of leaves on top of all the beds as well. Next, I want to clean up the outside of the vegetable garden. I'm going to be removing all of the dusty millet that I grew from seed. I don't want to have this as my border planting next year, so I'm going to discard that. And then the Verbena bonariensis, I might leave that up for the honeybees, but I have already made cuttings. They are growing in the basement. So here you can see the cuttings, and they have rooted already. So next I need to pot these up into some nutrient-rich soil in order for them to make it through the winter in the basement.
Make my move.
so much string of bananas. I hate throwing it away. Okay, to start the composting process, I've thrown down all the stuff I harvested out of the vegetable garden yesterday, and Hubs is just going to go over it with a lawnmower to chop it up. Here you can see how fine the lawnmower chops up the greenery. So this is going to compost pretty quickly. Now the elephant ears that I just dug out of the containers, so this is the black elephant ear. I've just got this one standing in the corner of my garage drying. And then the others I have also stacked along the side of this wall. So this is the colocation mojito. And then the giant elephant ear is just propped up in this container. Now once these giant green leaves start crisping up more, when they look more like this one, then I'll go ahead and chop them off pretty low, maybe around about just an inch above the soil, and then I'll just store them, soil and all, in a box in my basement over winter, and then in the spring I'll just pot them up and reuse them again. Now after shaking out the dichondra tail in this bag, this is the seed that dislodged. It's quite a lot. And I've got more dichondra in my front garden pot that I can still harvest as well. But I think this will be more than sufficient.